As far as like sponsorships, is there like any corporate companies that could sponsor you so you won't have to come out of your pocket for kids?
You know, like I said, from the beginning, other than when Jim Brown sponsored us for like 3 or 4 years, after that, it was all on me. And the reason why he backed up, because he wanted me to solely focus on American. And Americans dealing with them animals out there, them hardcore gangsters trying to change their mindsets and provide something better for themselves. And I understood that, and I told him, "Look, at big fella, I love you." I said, "But I'm gonna always do my American work, but I'm never gonna let these kids go, because these same kids we talking about, these same young men we talking about, in the summer or during the winter when they looking to play, there's no gym to go to because certain cities start saying, if you don't have an ID to say you live in this city, you can't use this gym." So you get 3 or 4 kids getting on buses and getting off buses in other people's neighborhoods. And the police think they're gang members. They're just basketball players. That neighborhood think they're from another hood. They just basketball players. When I saw that, I realized I couldn't let that go. I have to stick with that.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And I've been blessed over the years. I've had sponsors at different points. I've had a guy named John Mumford. I mean, for 7 years straight, he gave me 10 grand every March for my basketball. You know what I mean? John Mumford. It's always, and the crazy thing about it, it's always been white folks.
Wow.
I've met with Magic 2 or 3 times. I mean, you still doing it by yourself? Yeah, I'm going to look out for you. Nothing. Lamar Odom was the only black man that stood up and helped ICANN All-Stars for 2 years. And the reason why I didn't go no further is because one of my kids didn't get along with 3 other of my kids. And the father told me, if them kids on my team this July, that his son would no longer play for me. But his son wasn't ranked when I got him, but I had him ranked number 10 in the country after he played for me. We went to Houston Hal Passner tournament. He was averaging 40 points a game. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when he blew up, everybody wanted to jump on his tail. So when the father told me, and I told the father, my program is bigger than one person. So if you feel that way, go ahead and leave. And when they left, all the Lamar people left with them. But let me tell you something about Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom stuck by my side. Lamar Odom, they was in a meeting with Nike. They said, Rocc lost this person. Rocc lost this kid. Rocc lost this kid. And I'm not going to put his family out there like that, but Rocc lost his kid. And I'm like, people know what I'm talking about. And they're like, what you mean? So Nike had a secret meeting without me and everybody talking. And Lamar said in that meeting, if Rock's not a part of this, I'm not a part of this. And someone texted me, and I text Lamar Odom and said, look it, man, you have a deal with Nike. I'm all right. I'm going to be all right, man. Yeah. I didn't do this for you to give me money. You came at me, and we met. It was a situation, because I asked Lamar, Dwayne Coop asked Lamar to sponsor me. But someone in the streets approached Lamar and told Lamar, if you don't want us to, keep extorting you or jack you, you got to look out for programs like American and whoop. So Lamar told Coop, man, how I'm gonna look out for a team when some guys try to jack me and told me I have to take care of. And when Coop called me, I reached out to that guy that Lamar was talking about, and we had a heck of a conversation, And then when I finally went to one of Lamar's function and told him about it, I called Lamar when the dude was right there. And the dude, I was just telling him, I wasn't telling him to do this. I was just trying. I said, dude, you don't do that. If you're going to extort somebody or jack somebody, keep my motherfucking company name out your fucking mouth. Although you're trying to help, said look out for programs in our community like that. But it was taken wrong, like this is what we doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like people trip off, you got to check in, you got to do this, you got to do that. I mean, on some real shit, I could be just like that. My name is big enough. But why in the fuck I would do that? I've never been an extorter. I've never been a jacker. I was that man to knock you down. I was that motherfucker get in your face.
Yeah.
I like picking on bullies. I like hurting bullies. I don't care for no bully. That's another form of bullying people and that weak shit. My thing is, that's not my nature. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when Lamar and we talked, and Lamar got behind me. Even when he got behind me, his management people, they were dumb because they like, hey, man, we're going to stay here, we're going to stay there. I said, but dude, this is my team. Just get us a house in Vegas, and we get a house for $1,700 for 4 days, and we good. But no, they want to put us in a hotel, the Caesar Palace or Luxor somewhere, where we paying damn near $10,000 for 4 days.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't care about that. I never was motivated by money.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I refused to charge any of my kids. So Lamar was probably the only black man that sponsored individually. Dwayne Coop, Jeremiah Adams. I had a couple of my friends that I built relationship with over time. They would give me money here, give me money there. You know what I mean? But it's always been the white folks who would give me $10,000. That's one guy someone introduced me to, and great dude. His name is Mike. I can't remember his name. One day somebody introduced me. I'm in his office. I said, man, I'm trying to get some plane tickets. We're going to Arkansas. He said, Rocc, I love your story. I'm going to ask you one question. Can I pay with my credit card? I said, man, I don't give a damn if you pay out your ass. You know what I mean? And the reason why he said that because he wanted the points. Imagine he got all this money, but if he's going to pay for 16 tickets, he get all the points. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I said, I will call you tomorrow with all the names and what airline and everything. He took care of it. So it's always been about, like Jim Brown always said, it's always about special people.